kicking. Hopefully everything sounds good, looks good, at least looks as good as it can. Meet the MIKE in the house. Let's see. We changed the microphone settings. We'll hop over here. Just double check it, folks. If you're out there, say hello. Let's go ahead and see what we've got going on here. Check out the channel, view our channel. And yes, we are live. I think we're live. We are live. Our channel. And yes, there we go. We are live. I think it sounds okay. We'll do some work on the audio in post. We'll copy that link. Make sure we like that. Now take this over to our LinkedIn. Speaking of links, let's go. Live lunch break session. Let's play with AI. Let's maximize content distribution using AI. Oh, distribution. That's not how you spell it. Distribution using AI. All right. So, folks, I am Mike Vanderpool. I do a whole bunch of fun stuff. Nerd of all trades here. There we go. Sweet. All right. So, I do a whole bunch of different stuff in the tech design space. So, I'm a teacher at Defiance College. We're wrapping up our semester. It's awesome. Really excited to be putting the finishing touches on my first year at Defiance. Learned a lot from the students. Hopefully they learned a little bit from me other than some colorful language. Today we're going to talk about using AI to maximize content distribution. So I am a huge content person. If you see me on LinkedIn, I should probably put a link to my LinkedIn here. So I'm just going to present my screen. I will just share this entire screen. Hopefully we don't reveal my address like we did in the last video. I do a whole bunch of fun stuff. I'm over here on LinkedIn. I have the Anthony Wayne Innovation and Design page. I do a lot of stuff there. I also do me, myself, and I here, Michael Vanderpool. I'm posting quite often. Actually, there you go. Follow me on LinkedIn there. It's over in the chat. Great place to stay connected with a lot of the stuff that I'm doing. I'm also editing videos over in Adobe Premiere. You can see here, this was a video that I just cut up this morning. A good friend Justin Beaudry and I doing some what's happening in tech in the 419. So great example of where to get started here. We'll walk kind of through this. Let me go ahead and back over here now. I love video. I've been doing video for a whole long time. I've done video. I've made documentaries. I've done explainer videos. I've done instructional videos. I'm doing this video, stream Minecraft. So I do a whole bunch of stuff in the video space. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, that video is where it's at when it comes to starting this content maximization, right? There's two places to start from. One, on the video side, if you're comfortable being in front of the camera, it's going to make everything a whole lot easier. The only way to get comfortable in front of the camera is actually doing this. I've done a whole bunch of videos where I look like an idiot, and I survived, which is why I'm comfortable looking like an idiot now. The other thing that you can do is you can just use your voice and audio. And now with these AI tools, it's really, really easy to do stuff. So I'm going to start with video because everything that we do with video is basically the same thing with audio. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and look at this video here. So I posted this. It's what's happening in tech. What's really cool about the program here, Adobe Premiere. So this is a professional editing tool that I'm using, and it does cost money. It does give you the option to put out a transcript, but there's also other transcript services out there that you could use in order to be able to get a transcript easily. One of the things I do on the audio side is on my phone here, I've got the Recorder app, and I use this all the time. Let's see, where is it? Alignment, right? So this was me, I believe. This is me driving in my car, talking about a book I want to write. So I'm going to go talk about that, but also talk about the video. And what's cool is that just actually gives you a transcript that you can email to yourself. And then I use that. So we'll show two things here. We'll show this video, how I maximize distribution of that content, and then we'll also go ahead and do some work with the audio transcript. So I forget here, before I do though, let's go over to, we probably need to upload this video. So we'll get this uploading in the background here from our Make It Happen podcast. You can see kind of the video workflow here tends to be a little extensive. There's a lot going on. we'll go ahead and put this video here. That's what's happening in tech in the 419. We'll just upload this. I'll leave it private for now. That way we can and add this just so we don't forget. Keep it unlisted for right now. That way people can't see it until we get some of the things taken care of. But we can still use it for our purposes. So we go ahead and upload that in the background. It'll take a while. Oops, it's actually done right now. Okay, so one of the things that we can do here with the video transcript, I export the transcript from here, and it's on my computer. And I'm going to go and hop over to ChatGPT. So yeah, I edited the video. I posted the video. That's out there. That's great. Not everybody likes to access videos and watch videos, contrary to popular belief. So I have the transcript here. This is the transcript that's from the 3rd. This is from the 5th here. Actually, what's happening in tech, this is the latest and greatest because this is the latest and greatest here. Hey, it's me, Mike Vanderpool. There we go. So you can see the transcript has timestamps, everything else like that. I'm going to go and open this up. And you know what? Since we do have that YouTube video, let's do this. Give me a YouTube description plus chapters. So one of the things that YouTube allows you to do is put in chapter markers to be able to find videos. That's something that's nice for folks to be able to skip around, especially in a longer video. So here we go. You always need to proofread. You always need to proofread because what's happening in tech in the 419, I got translated to 419. I've also had it turn names. It struggles sometimes with names and other things like that. Here we go. Here we go. I will go ahead and copy paste this. This will end up going in our description. And now we've already made more content from our source content just by leveraging AI. Your monthly update hosted by Mike Vanderpool, Justin Beaudry from Toledo Codes. There we go. There we go. Event pin. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you, Event pin. Toll House, Boudry. Let's see. It screwed up Blade's name earlier. Don't worry about that. Learn to register and do more. We'll leave that off right now. The Toledo Codes. Introduction. Yep. Okay, May 15th. We got some of the dates in there. That's nice. I like that. Tech Mixer Dinner. That's the Google Developer Group. So you do need to go in and update. You should also probably go in and change your thumbnails too, right? So let's go in here and see if we can get something better. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll use that one there. We should probably pull out our own thumbnail, but whatever for right now. So we're going to leave this though as unlisted. This will be part of the Make It Happen podcast. There we go. There we go. We will save that. So similarly, I will put the video up on Spotify as a podcast. So one of the things that I will do, oops, and I'm not even sharing my screen right now. Am I? I'm not. I'm an idiot. There we go. So here we go. Let's go back and show what I did. So I went over to ChatGPT, I uploaded the transcript, and I asked, give me a YouTube description plus chapters. And that's exactly what it did. I then took that transcript, copy pasted it over here into the YouTube description, picked a nice little thumbnail of me making a weird face. That's fine. YouTube seems like weird faces. We'll update that later. But again, not everybody likes to read. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hop over and I'm going to say, turn this into a LinkedIn newsletter. And what's awesome here, I've done this before. We'll hop over here to LinkedIn and you can see I have a newsletter for the Make It Happen podcast here. Make it happen. 484 subscribers. Can we get to 500 subscribers? That's what we want to know. I'm going to create a new edition here. And what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and I will just add in that video once I grab the link. This will be fun. You'll be able to see all kinds of stuff that I do here to clean. We'll grab that. I'll come over here to edit and add a video. If ever going too fast, you want some help with this, please, please, please let me know. There we go. There we go. Great, great face there, Mike. What's happening in tech in the 419 for May 2025? There we go. There we go. And then we'll grab a thumbnail image at some point. Wonder what it does if you don't put anything in. And now let's go back over here, and we will see. Here's a newsletter based on all this stuff. What's happening in the tech? There we go. Let's go ahead. We'll just grab that. We'll actually just use all of this, right? There's no sense for us even doing any of our own thing. What's happening in tech? Northwest Ohio edition. There we go. That's fine. Ta, 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 ta. Um, welcome to what's happening in tech. Whole bunch of stuff here. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's go get involved. Come hang out. From the Pseudo Tech Loft, powered by Anthony Wayne Innovation Design. There we go. I like that. That looks good. Again, we're not going to just copy paste and publish. We're going to copy paste and review because there's some weird stuff that goes on here. Welcome to what's happening in tech, your monthly digest of innovation opportunity community in the 419. If you're in Northwest Ohio and curious about what's in tech, this one is for you. All right. Let's go and get rid of the italics. Italics are inaccessible. This month's highlights, let's go ahead and we can actually make that a subheading. There we go. BGSU Design Day, May 2nd. Tech Night at Toll House. We don't have any links in here, so I wonder if I could actually add our good friend at ChatGPT. Can you search the web and add links to the event? See if we can do that. That'd be kind of cool. I've seen it do that before. As an example, we'll go over, I'll open up another LinkedIn here. Event Pin, go check them out. They do some pretty cool stuff. We'll go back over here and look at the newsletter that I did from the video about what's happening here with our good friend Vince Croce and the wonderful Bree Yarnell. This, I did the same thing. I put the transcript in, and then the transcript actually gave us these links. There were some things we had to clean up, but this was all pulled directly from the transcript. So I'm able to maximize content distribution, right, just from that video transcript. So here we go. Let's go. Ooh, what was that? Whoa, look at that. It did not grab links for the events. So let's do this. This is where, the human in the loop has to come in. Tech Night at Toll House. Let me do this. Tech Night at Toll House. Our good friend LaShawn Shaw through Empowered AI is putting that on. Big thank you to Will Lucas for being able to make that happen as well. There we go. There's that. Greg gave us the Google Developer Group dinner here over in Slack. Oh my God, you guys are getting a bird's eye view into my madness. That's okay. Here's Slack. That'll open up. What else do we have? The Toledo Codes event. So we'll go here. Toledo Codes. Toledo.codes. Justin Beaudry doing a phenomenal job there. We'll go to, where are the events? There's our talks. Hello, Toledo. That's our previous talk. Where is the new stuff? Where is the new stuff? All right. Justin, help me out here. I hate to do this to you. Monthly meetup. There we go. Luma. All right. I'm the idiot, not Justin. Justin's actually pretty awesome and super, super smart. So let's go. Let's go. Can I grab this? How can I share this? Why don't we do this? We'll just link to all of the things. Oh, they also, the events, he's got the dinner mixer for Poco Loco there as well. So that's sweet. Let's go ahead and do that. But we're also going to then grab just the link that Greg gave me in Slack. Where's our good friend Greg? I think it's over here. Hey, welcome to our Slack. Yes, I post a lot in Slack, but how are people supposed to know what you're doing if you don't actually talk about it? Greg, where's your link, Greg? Greg. All right. Let's see if we can just search Google Developer Group Toledo. Hopefully something comes up here, right? Is it actually a link over here? Dinner mixer. That's the type of, oh, there we go. It's over on Meetup. We'll just grab this link, throw this in. There we go. And then we have our Eventbrite. See if anybody's signed up for this thing so far. So here's me. I'll manage my events. We have one ticket sold. Sweet for that. Introduction to Design and Tech will be a phenomenal class. We're kicking off here in a few days. And then I'll come in here and I will just grab, copy the link to that event. And boom, shalakalak, boom. There we go. There we go. And we have the link to jobs in the Toledo region. So this looks pretty good from our friends here. We're at the at Toledo Tech Loft. Great space to do good stuff. Powered by Anthony Wayne Innovation and Design. That is me. There we go. And then our friends sponsored by EventPin. So at EventPin, always tag your friends. Always tag your friends. There we go. That looks pretty good, right? Local job opportunities. Da, 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 da. Justin Bodrick, Toledo Codes. Yeah, that looks good. We should probably go through and change the thumbnail and add a picture here. We'll just go to next and we'll publish that here soon enough, right? We'll just go back. Oh, that's going to discard the draft. All right. So now that was pretty cool. What we can also do with this video here, leveraging AI, I'm going to use air quotes here. I'm going to go over to a tool called Opus. Opus.pro here. This is phenomenal. I'll throw the link into the description because then I can get paid for when you join up because you're going to use this wonderful thing. And you can see here. There we go. There we go. We're going to go ahead now and we'll paste this link in here. And this is what's super dope with Opus. I'll show you some things. Just go ahead and paste it in. You're able to get clips with one click. It's going to take 4 credits. I do have a paid account. I've got pro credits. I'm using it quite often, as you can see here. We're going to go ahead and get clips in one click. And those will be, I didn't want to do it that way. But anyway, we'll see over here in the what's happening. These are all little clips the video itself. So that 15-minute video I've got chopped up into a whole bunch of different clips here that then I can post. I can come in and edit. You can see I can change the caption style here. And again, I can do some deeper work around this for those of you that are truly interested. We'll maybe do a longer course here. But you can change the caption style. You can change the caption placement. You can change the caption color. There's also some pretty cool stuff here. You can go in with the AI enhanced. You can remove filter words. You can remove pauses. We can enhance the speech if we need to. We can add music. We can do a voiceover. All kinds of awesome stuff here. Opus is a pretty phenomenal tool. And the one thing I like the most, in all honesty, and I'm using this quite extensively for a lot of the things that I'm doing, is the scheduling tool. So you can see here, you've got the little calendar, and you can actually schedule. And let me do this. I can schedule. I've got it connected to my Facebook. I've got it connected to my YouTube. I could connect it, I believe, to my Twitter and some of my other TikTok and other things, Instagram. And I can select times and publish. I can select things as reels. If I'm going to go up as reels, I can change the title, change the descriptions, and then I can select the time. So like from one video, I'll give you a great example. One video, I can have this thing sharing out. Let me go back. Let me close this. I can go back, confirm and exit. Right, I'm sharing 1, 2, 3. You see the little indicator here, 4, 5, 6 of these videos, and they're all scheduled relevant to the events that are being talked about in these shorts. So then they'll show up as your YouTube shorts, and that's just a phenomenal way in order for you to be able to, again, maximize content distribution. So especially video, it takes so much time to actually make the videos. In order for us to be able to really maximize content distribution, we're going to go ahead and take all of that text and do everything that we can in order to Justin Bodrick. There we go. In order to help maximize our return on investment, right? So now from one video, I've been able to get a newsletter. I've been able to get YouTube Shorts, and I can probably even do something like this, right? Let's go ahead and, oh geez, let's fix my face first, folks. All right, how's that for a deal? Let's do this. We'll export this video here into our thumbnails. Sorry, I am slightly vain and don't want. I mean, I don't mind that, but let's have some whatever here. Upload a file. Organization is awesome, right? Thumbnails, the one that I just put out. Here we go. Here we go. What's happening in tech in the 419? Not the best thumbnail, but it'll serve the purpose here. So then we can do that. And then when we come back over here, we can go ahead and upload from the computer. We'll do the same thing. Grab this one here. Boom, shalak, lock, boom. Next. And awesome, awesome, awesome. Next, now, let's go back over to our friend ChatGPT and give me a LinkedIn post to promote this newsletter. And what's nice about ChatGPT, it's seen all of your horrible spelling because it's scoured the internet forever. And here we go. What's happening in tech? May 2025 edition is live. If you're in Northwest Ohio, want to stay plugged in, go. BGSU, Toll House, Tech Loft, Intro to Career in Tech, local job openings, Premier Applied Innovation Program. Subscribe to stay informed. I can dig it, right? And we don't necessarily need that other link in here. So we can make that go away. Let's go, let's go. We'll just clean this up a little bit. We love a little bit of spacing here. It does copy paste, gets a little weird. So you want to go ahead and clean some of that up. There we go, there we go. Let's make it happen. We'll go ahead and do our hashtag make it happen together. And there are our, there we go, there we go. What's happening in tech newsletter. Boom, publish that. You get a lot of mileage then out of both the shorts, the newsletter, the posts, everything else, really leveraging AI. So from a video that we created here, we were able to produce a newsletter, also a post, also then approximately, if we go over here into our dashboard again, we should be able to find our dashboard. Maybe. How was I supposed to know? Here we go, 1 minute left on this, and we'll see what happens. Video is processing, takes a while. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I was doing with the text from the book I was working on. So let's go down here. Using projects is really nice because it's a way for you to keep a lot of this stuff organized, especially if you're leveraging AI as much as I am. Let's go ahead here, and can I actually search? I think I can search for alignment. Maybe, baby. Well, that's rocking and rolling. Here we go. Alignment. Book, concept development. So this right here, you can see this entire bit of text and conversation with AI. This all started from help me write a book called Alignment. So it asked me some questions, had to do a whole bunch of stuff, came in like this, working title, okay, structure, here's some of the outline. This was some of the original brainstorming that I did with the AI. Then I had it go through and give me a hypercritical perspective to help me do some focus. Again, this was an idea that I had. I just needed to better understand the structure of it and how I was going to make it happen. So had it give me an introduction here, all kinds of fun stuff. At some point, this was a lot of just brainstorming. It might actually be here. There's a whole lot going on. At some point, and I'm not going to scroll to it. At some point, what I did though is I went and I took that recording that I showed you here as a transcript. I emailed it to myself. So let's go ahead and look at my Gmail, see if I can reveal any deep dark secrets in here. Alignment. So this was the this was the transcript, alignment. So I'm going to write a book called Alignment. This was me conversation, talking, blah, 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 lots of stuff here. I took this transcript, and I guess I can just show you, right? Go ahead and do this. Took this, and I took it over into ChatGPT again and said, turn this into an outline, something to that effect you can do. There we go, there we go. It'll give us an outline here in a hot second. Preface, missteps and milestones. So that was talking about some of the stuff I did kind of growing up and how I got to now that I decided I'm not actually going to use in the book. Let's do this. Give me a LinkedIn post to tease the book. Right, we'll do that next. And I'm not going to post these things, but I'm just giving you some examples of what you might actually do with some of the stuff to make it happen.
Yeah, that looks good. We should.
There we go. Audio still rolling. That's pretty good. Keep on checking that. Right. So there we go. Would you like to design a visual table of contents? You can do visuals. No, let's give me a LinkedIn post. Let's see what's going on. I'm writing a book called Alignment, Communicate and Get Stuff Done. It's not a how-to. It's not clean. It's not perfect. It's messy. The real story, how I went from a kid skipping newspaper deliveries, which I did. I was kind of a jerk growing up, to become somebody who's a little bit more well-rounded and polished. So that would be for LinkedIn. That's kind of cool. Give me a series of Twitter posts. And at some point, right, these Twitter posts, I could come grab images, generate images, also then use a tool to schedule those things out. There's plenty of tools that would do that. And at some point, ChatGPT and others will integrate rather well into that. So fun, fun, fun. Um, what I did with the book and am doing with the book, right? I'm not just relying on the AI to spit out something and then putting that into a Google Doc or something to work with. I'm taking it from the AI, I'm putting it in Google Docs, then I'm also reworking it a little bit myself. I'm asking other AIs, so I'm writing in ChatGPT because that's the main one, or producing in ChatGPT because that's the main one I'm most comfortable with. Then I'm actually taking it into Gemini and having Gemini give me some critical feedback, asking for hypercritical feedback. Through Gemini, I might use Claude and some other tools, kind of this back and forth between the AIs with me in the middle, continuously refining. I feel like is giving me something a little bit um, better because human in the loop taking care of all of these things and using the AI tool to produce. So here's an example of that video we just put up here. Here we go, Justin. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm gonna talk to Justin before I put that out there. Here we go. We've got this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to edit these real quick. We'll post this one up, and then we will wrap up this video because I don't want to do things too long, right? Just giving you a taste of what's possible here. Lots of awesome stuff that we can do. Go ahead and we'll use this Think Media template ahead and remove filters if there's a few. We'll go ahead and remove pauses if there's a few. That's kind of cool. We could actually also, there's a tool in here for adding B-roll, which is kind of nice. Not necessarily necessary based on what we're doing. But here we go, here we go. We've got this one here. Take about 60 seconds to tune up. And then what we will be doing is we will be, we'll be actually scheduling that thing out so I can show you how that thing works. Actually, we'll just publish it right now. The scheduling thing's easy. You can go ahead and uh, do that without too much trouble. Wait, 60 seconds seems like forever on the internet, doesn't it? So to sum up, we took a video with some text. We took that over in and exported the transcript. Then we took that transcript and put it into ChatGPT, had it give us a YouTube description. We had to tune that up a little bit. We also had it give us a newsletter based on the contents of that video or audio. Then we also went in and turned that into a LinkedIn post so that we were able to provide some information as when we share it out, give a little bit of a summary here. We could also have it produce all kinds of other things. So right now, from those videos, from those audio files, I'm really maximizing the content distribution because that's really what you need to do. So scheduling here, I'm going to go ahead and put on the Facebook Make It Happen podcast. We'll put up on the Anthony Wayne page. Facebook, I'll set it up as a reel. I'll just leave all the text here. Actually, should do a look here because some things kind of sometimes do get wonky. I'll hit publish now. We'll go over to our good friend YouTube. Let's see here. Is my face better? I thought I fixed my face. Yes, we did. There we go. Go to my channel. Go to my shorts, and you can see here at some point I should show up, right? There's Vince. There's Bree. Hi, Vince and Bree. They're awesome. I love what they're doing for our What's Happening podcast. Did that get published out? Shows that it did here too scheduled. Oh, was it scheduled for May 2nd at 12:46? Yeah, it should be. That's today, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Too many tabs open. Too many tabs open. Be there now. Anyway, it will show up here. You can see all these shorts that I've done and produced primarily using Opus clips to make it happen. So fingers crossed it'll show up. But anyway, um, that's how we're working with video files, with text files. I guess I can show you here. We'll go to Google Drive and I'll show you where that conversation with alignment ended up, or on that first chapter of my book called Alignment. This is it right here. Introduction and chapter one. Chapter one, this is came up with what, 3 solid pages, 1, 2, 3 solid pages here of chapter one from a 30-minute conversation in ChatGPT, I'm sorry, 30-minute conversation, kind of driving down the road, talking about what I wanted in the chapter, conversation back and forth. I actually had ChatGPT ask me some questions specific to rounding out the conversation, the topic, and now I have what I'm feeling is a fairly decent draft of the first chapter of my book, Alignment, which you'll be able to get. Just follow me on LinkedIn. YouTube, all of that other happy stuff, and you'll definitely be in the mix. But there we go. There we go. Ooh, Toll House. I spelled Toll House wrong, but that's okay. We should probably fix that. We will go fix that right now. But that's the one thing you always have to be checking some of the spelling and everything else here. So we'll go Toll House, make that a real. We'll go back to Toll House. We'll publish that one now, and then we'll just go ahead and delete this one, right? We can do that without too much trouble. So I'm going fast. My best advice when using AI is don't go fast. Slow down a little bit. Make sure that you're checking your work uh, before you publish it, and then also even after you publish it. So, anybody and everybody that's out there, I do appreciate the attention. I do appreciate the time that you're spending with me, everything else like that. So, hopefully, you found some information fascinating here and worthwhile. Follow me on LinkedIn. Connect with me. Set up a time through office hours. We'll communicate, and I can help you figure out how you might be able to use AI to improve some of the things that you're working on. Either make them faster, make them cheaper, make them better somehow, some way. So appreciate everybody that's out there. Be good to each other. See you soon.